Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here with the winners match of MST Group 10, the first MST of 2010. This is a match with some history, folks. This is the winners match. This is Stork versus Iris, aka Berserker. Iris decided to name himself Berserker a little while back, and it's a little silly. I mean, he is known for being aggressive, and I don't know. Personally, I think it's a little weird that he's known for being aggressive. I mean, he is more aggressive than most players, I guess, but it's not like he's super aggressive, like a Shine or something like that, or like Quanro used to be. But what's going on? Stork, sending out his sixth probe. Um, what is he doing here? Is he checking for proxies? He may just be doing a gas steal. I think he's probably going to go for a gas steal, is what I'm expecting here. I think it's a little bit late for a proxy, since he's going to have to put his pylon down very quickly. Yeah, there's the pylon going down. So it looks like he's going to go for a gas steal. That's what's going on here. And then that means he's probably going to try and put some early pressure on Iris as well, who's putting his depot down in his main base. He's not walling off. So it might be bad for him. He's going to have to micro a lot to take care of this. But anyway, one of the reasons why I've always had a little bit of bitterness against Iris is because when I was first getting into StarCraft, there's the gas deal. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff. And he was, it looks like, going for 12 racks gas. Well, he could be going for 10. But anyway, you can either go for a racks right after your depot's finished, or if you're just going to go for factories anyways, you can actually just go wait till 12 and then plant down your racks and your refinery at the same time. You get a little bit more minerals and a little bit quicker that way, and then you can still build a factory after your barracks is done pretty quickly. And anyway, so he's stolen the gas. He's got the barracks down in a nice position next to his minerals, so you can maybe use that as a defensive position there. Oh yeah, so Dom OSL was when I think it was Dom, was when I was just first kind of getting into Pro StarCraft, in a big way, and I had quickly adopted Stork as one of my favorite players, and so Stork was making, and the reason why is because of that OSL, because he had been eliminated in the round of 16, I think, and there's a nice little battle. Oh, picks off the SCV, nicely done. Stork's probe for the win. But yeah, he had gotten eliminated in the round of 16, and then he had fought his way back into it. Someone, I believe, Oversky joined the military, and so he forfeited his spot in the round of 16, or round of 8 or whatever it was. I think, yeah, no, oh yeah, that's what it was. It was the groups to get into the round of 16 for the MSL, no, OSL. Ah, frick, I don't remember. Anyway, so they had this massive tiebreaker between like the 8 people that had gotten eliminated, and Stork fought his way back through all of them, and so he seemed like a major underdog to me, having fought his way all the way back in after being eliminated and getting back in, and then fighting his way all the way to, I'm completely butchering this from memory actually. I think that was the MSL that he did that in, that he's fought his way back in. Ah, gosh, I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. Let me see if I can. I'm not going to bother looking it up now. Maybe I'll mention it in the next game. I'll look it up between games. Sorry about that. Anyway, point being, Iris beat Stork in the semifinals of the OSL 3-0 when Stork was doing really well and I was disappointed. And so I've forever had a bias against Iris. So that means that's what I meant when I said there was a little bit of history here. Stork surprisingly not putting pressure on Iris here. This is really weird. He's not even setting a zealot or anything like that. Now he's going to send some goons, but the only pressure he put on was that probe. Really, okay, there now he's sending some stuff over. The bunker being put up. He's going to try and plant that barracks down next to the bunker, and if he can get that bunker up, he'll be in good position. He'll be able to stop anything from running by or anything like that. Uh-oh, what do we got over here? The S in SCV stands for sneaky in this case. The SCV is hiding over by Stork's third base, and now it's going to run in. Okay, I thought he might have been doing proxy. What he's going to do is wait for those troops to move out so he can run right by, get a scout in unhindered, and that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to run right in and see exactly what Stork's doing. Stork getting down his expansion now as well. I'm really, really surprised that Stork didn't do more against that with the gas deal and everything. He's just gone for his own expansion now that he's seen that Iris has expanded. Because Iris had a late factory, so that's kind of weird. Well, Academy's going down. I think he's probably just going for Comsat though. He's worried about a DT rush because he didn't see a lot in Stork's base, and so that could have meant hidden proxy tech, hidden or proxy tech of some kind. Although, yeah, Comsats aren't as important against Reavers. If it was like a proxy robo or something like that, he'd need turrets more. But then he still would have been able to see the robotics support bay in his base in that case. Anyway, so here we go. Got the goons firing away at that bunker. We've got a few SCVs repairing it. Tanks starting to come out. He's got the Comsats coming. And he's going to have siege mode in a little while as well. It's going to be very important that he micros his tank correctly because sometimes players will try and prod those Dragoons back and they'll lose their tank. They can run in and, oh, see, just like that. One volley, 3 hits, down to, looks like 90 damage or something like that. 90 hit points left. And there's the siege mode finishes, so he's going to definitely force that back now. And Stork just going for observers here and 2 gateways. So it's going to turn into a longer game here is what it looks like. Anyway, all right, let me see if I can look up in the background what I was talking about. Let's look at the DOM OSL. See what happened there. That was the OSL that GG Play won, by the way. GG Play beat Iris in the finals, and that was that's another reason why I haven't liked Iris, because he had a he could have won it and he threw it away. Iris was up 2-0 in that series in the finals. 2-0. Okay, I was totally mixing it up. No. What's going on here? This is saying that Stork was beaten by I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, these stats are all weird. They're out of order. Anyway, but yeah, Iris had that in the bag. He was up 2-0, and then he lost 3 games straight to GG Play. And it was like, come on, man, seriously. And then the last game, he even had an advantage in that game, and he threw it away. So I kind of decided I didn't like him because he choked as well. So, but it doesn't look like... I'd have to look up the live results, or the... look up the thread. Where's the thread? There's the thread. Okay, let's see if that says anything about it. Iris is doing a really good job of kind of scouting around to see if Stork has any other expansions right now. It's pretty important. He wants to make sure he can't hide an expansion. He's actually got a mine placed next to where the Nexus would be made at that 12 o'clock expansion, which is a very, very good way of going about it. It's going to be... he wants to make sure he's aware of that kind of thing. He doesn't want Stork to get too far ahead and get totally out of control with too many bases, that kind of thing. So if he does get extra bases up, he's going to want to know about it, so he can go and shut those down. But nothing too much going on here at the moment. Stork has a lot of Dragoons. He's got a substantial amount of Dragoons here going on, and just got his gateways going, just pumping out, doing the macro. Citadel going down, so he's not going for Reaver Tech. I mean, we can pretty much expect he'd skip the Reaver Tech since he went for an early Nexus. He wasn't trying to go for any kind of fast Reavers, which he would want to do if he was going to go for early Reavers. Okay, so the OSL, okay, so the Dom OSL, that was when, yes, so Iris eliminated Stork in the semifinals of Dom OSL, so I was correct in that. So that means it was the MSL, that's right. It was the MSL where he lost to Bisu in the finals. That's the one where Stork made his big comeback. So there you go. Consider yourself edified. It looks like Iris is setting up to take his 3rd base. This map, it can be really, really... You can spread yourself very thin as a Terran player. I saw that happen in a game the other day, actually, where the Terran player just spread themselves way too thin from the top left to the bottom right or top left to the bottom left, and it cost them. They lost the game because they just could not